Hello and welcome to another episode of Learn Origami with Mr. Mark. Today we're going to make this card case. This is a great little pocket that we'll be making to be able to hold two, not just one, but two cards. You'll have a slip in the back here and one in the front, just like that. And your card will fit in just fine. And as you can see, I'm showing you this with my library card. Maybe you can use your library card as a guide too. Let's get started. So here I have my paper. We're going to start off with the pattern side facing the tabletop. And what we are going to do is we are going to fold this into thirds. Okay. We're going to fold the thirds of the paper. And if you have a hard time, a great way to do this, and I'll show you this with another page, is if you need to do it, go ahead and take your paper, roll it up, and make your ends overlay. And you can get easy thirds that way. And that is how I can also get my paper folded into thirds. They might not be exactly on point, but it's close enough. And close enough in this case works out just fine. See? That's thirds. Back to this paper I'm using. So now with our paper folded into its thirds, we'll open up the page, and the next step is to take your bottom corner, your bottom left corner, and bring it up, bring your left side to meet your top crease. Not the bottom crease, the top crease. So we're going to take that edge and make it meet that line. We're going to take that side edge, make it meet that line, and there you go. Now from here, the next step is to make a crease up here now. So we're going to fold this portion on top. We'll fold it in half. We'll make our crease and open it. And now we'll use that crease that we just made as a guide for our next step. We're going to take this bottom edge and make it meet that top edge, that top line, right there. That crease that we just made. There we go. And this is where we'll be at now. From here, what we'll do is turn our page over. At this point, we're going to start bringing in the sides. Let's first start on the right side. Bring this in. You're going to fold this side in so that little angle that we've made already is going to face inside. So we're going to fold it so this bottom corner right here where the angle meets the straight, that point we're going to use as our guide. Go ahead and fold that down nice and sharp. And next, what we'll do is let's take our card, for example. And now all we need to do is just fold the left side over to sort of be able to pull that card in. This is just acting as a guide for us. And now we can crease that down. And as you saw, I took my card out. And another useful tool, a useful way to get good sharp edges if you need to, is you can use your library card or any other kind of, maybe an old gift card that you've used up and has zero balance on it. Use that to make your creases nice and sharp. Just like that. Now we can turn this back over, and you see we're almost there. Actually, I'll show you on this side what our next step is. So back to our reverse side. Now we're gonna fold down our paper. This little crease that we have here, we're folding it down. I'm gonna fold it in and fold this side into our card case. There we go, just like that. So if you want to, open that left flap, fold the top down, fold it inside, and this is a fun part. Now normally origami doesn't use a lot of glues or tapes or anything like that, but in this case we can. We are going to try and get all of these parts sealed to be able to hold our cards into our project. So I'm going to take a little piece of tape, and I'm just going to go ahead and tape down my sides. You can also, if you wish to, you can also use your glue sticks or your Elmer's glue, your liquid glue, and glue down those flaps. And there you go. Now you have your finished card case. And you can put in your cards. Here I'll have one card in the back, and I'll have this card in front. And there you go. A nice little handy way to take your library card or even a school ID. So go ahead and make a couple. And if you have more than one card, here's a great idea. If I want to, I could take these two and paste them together, and I can hold 4 cards, just so nice and neat, just like that. So go ahead and make yourself a card case today. Have a good day, and thanks for joining me.